Valerie Bertinelli says she can't remember anything about the 80s after seeing photo of her younger self. If there's one decade Valerie Bertinelli can't tell you much about, it's the 1980s. While on the Drew Barrymore Show on Monday, February 3rd, the One Day at a Time actress, 64, admitted that despite being physically present in the 80s, she was mentally checked out during that time. In a segment of the show called Memory Bank, Barrymore, 49, showed her Drew Crew panelist photos of her younger self. "Oh my God!" Bertinelli said as a large photo of her laying on the ground at a portrait studio was shown on a screen behind them. She wore a blue brocade top with shoulder pads, white sneakers and leg warmers. Her hair was cut with voluminous shaggy bangs and layers. "That doesn't even look like me," Bertinelli added as Barrymore pointed out that her guest was wearing a ring in the photo. The Kids Baking Championship star said the ring was from Ed, referring to her late, former husband, music legend Eddie Van Halen. "I think we were married. Yeah, I was married to Ed there," she said. Bertinelli and the Van Halen guitarist were married from 1981 until 2007. The former couple welcomed their only child, Wolfgang Van Halen, in 1991. On October 6, 2020, the singer died from throat cancer at age 65. According to Barrymore, the Golden Globe-winning actress also had Ed hair in the photos shown during Monday's episode. Bertinelli recalled how she and Van Halen used to share each other's clothes and ended up looking like twins for the longest time, but said she couldn't remember much else from that decade. "I look at that and I think, that is a puffy face, and someone who needs to start taking care of herself," Bertinelli told Barrymore. "I mean, that was the 80s though. I don't remember that. I don't remember anything about the 80s." The former Food Network star added, "For the longest time, I always felt guilty about the things I experimented with, and what I tried when I was a young girl. That's such an ABC after-school special term," Barrymore said. "Were you ever in an ABC after-school special?" Though Bertinelli said she wasn't, Barrymore was. 1989's 15 and Getting Straight. "I was an after-school special," Barrymore joked. "By the way, I was the Just Say No girl with Nancy Reagan. Until I just said yes. Listen, I forgive us all of that," Bertinelli replied. "We coped the way we knew how to cope with a really challenging, strange life. And also we have to start giving ourselves grace for just trying to learn through." In a February 2008 interview with Today about her memoir, Losing It, and Gaining My Life Back 1 Pound at a Time, Bertinelli opened up about the impact drug use had on her life. An excerpt from the book mentioned that she and Van Halen each held a little vial of coke as they filled out premarital questionnaires a priest had requested from them. "It doesn't really bode well for the marriage, I don't think," Bertinelli said in the interview. More recently, the Valerie's home cooking alumna told People that she cut back on drinking after previously using it to numb emotional pain. "I would go out and have a fun time, drink, and the next day, I'd be so sad," she said in the April 2024 interview. "Because there was so much sadness in my